Hey, welcome back to Econ 101. Today, we're going over the concept of GDP, a term you've probably heard in the news a lot, especially in light of the supply chain crisis resulting in the shutdown of the global economy during the pandemic. So, what exactly is GDP?
GDP, or Gross Domestic Product, is a simple way to measure a country's economy. It represents the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders in a given period of time, which is usually a year.
Measuring it is mainly a tool used to gauge a country's growth. There are two ways we view and calculate GDP: nominal and real.
Nominal assesses economic production in an economy that includes current prices in its calculation. It doesn't take out inflation or rising prices, which can make the result larger. Real uses inflation to adjust for the number of goods and services produced by an economy in a given year, with prices being held at a constant over the years to take out the impact of inflation over time.
Here's the equation we use to calculate GDP. GDP is equal to C plus G plus I plus NX, where C is consumption, G is government spending, I is investment, and NX is net exports.
Consumption is consumer spending and various expenditures. We spend money on goods like food and services like mechanics. Consumer spending is the largest component of GDP, with it being over 2/3 of the US's GDP of $23 trillion. Crazy, right? Government spending represents their investments and expenditures. They spend money on things like equipment, buildings, roads, and employees for the benefit of the public. Net exports is a formula that subtracts total exports from total imports. The amount of goods and services exported into the country is subtracted with the imports that the country received, leaving us with the difference.
When comparing GDPs between countries, it's important to keep in mind that countries with larger populations and more activity are going to generally have higher GDPs. But it doesn't necessarily tell us how well off a country is. Income inequality and unemployment are also things that need to be considered.
So why does GDP matter to you? It can be an indicator of the future economy. Hearing rumors of a recession, many experts look to GDP trends to predict what sort of economic state we may face. Understanding the economy can help you prepare yourself and your family during uncertain times.
Hope that was helpful. Like always, leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts or questions about these economic concepts. This video was brought to you by FreedomWorks and the Allied Educational Foundation.